Now we're good. I don't know, man. Sometimes OBS just takes a shit on me. It really takes a dump. How's your Friday going? We're doing some more Nioh 3 today. We're going to continue on with where we left off, which was we finished the game. So we're going to talk about how we liked the game, of course. And we're going to do some of the extra content and maybe, just maybe, get some of these achievements. Because we are almost 100%ed. We have 8 more to go. And I don't know what we're missing. Well, we definitely need these. Obviously, the unlock all achievements one we'll get at the end. And what about these 2 hidden ones? Or these 3 hidden ones? Black Feather Sanctum. I don't know what the fuck that is. Bathed in every hot spring, bathed with Timiko. I can do that? I can bathe with a woman? Okay, we definitely need to get that one. Black Feather Sanctum and Dark Roots. Then recalled now Tora's incident and apparition of Ryoten Temple. Named shrines. Maybe some of these are related to the battle scroll that we have to do. Let's check it out. Did we have just one to do? No, we have 4 to do. Okay, let's do them. Let's do them. Starting with Crucible Tour. I'm happy it's Friday. I got work to do. However, I might come in tomorrow and do some of that. But then we're back to Redlock on Monday, which I'm looking forward to. We have a lot to work on. Defeat all enemies, okay. Oh, all my Nijutsu is out, okay. I have to wake up into this. My fingers are like hurting from the whole week of playing. I'm legit gonna have arthritis because of this game. Ooh, we got a green. Okay, so the greens can drop even in New Game Plus. You just have to beat the game to unlock the greens. Did he hit him? Okay, other leg. Shit. Thought I was out of that one. It's okay, they're dropping elixirs. We're good. Who's next? Gozuki, huh? There we go. He's pretty easy to break, isn't he? Nice. Another green, too. Okay, these guys are pretty easy. Old school Nioh boss. Back when you didn't have nearly as much maneuverability. Do it. Do it. Throw the next one. The big oaf. Ooh, ow. I wonder how much damage I could do with the Ninjutsu if I just put all my points into skill. Ow. Because they're already doing quite a good bit of damage. And I have not spec'd very highly into skill. Oh, that was it. Okay, that was easy. Alright then. That's good though, my fingers are actually dying because of this game. I like go to do my normal combos and my fingers are like stuck in place. I don't even think we have to do all this. What were the two achievements? Black Feather Sanctum and Dark Roots. And apparently I have not bathed in every hot spring. Or found all of the... That's just so weird. I mean, maybe one of these is related to that. I mean, there's Dark Roots. That's the main mission. We can replay that. I wonder if I just had to stay in the bath. Because I remember getting in the bath. But I bet you have to, like, stay in there until he starts talking about it. And then we have this one, which is... Drove out all crows from Matsuo Taisha Shrine and defeated Otoroshi. Try this one first. Drove out all crows. Oh, this is the one with the bird that, yeah, being a bitch. Drove out all crows. Oh, I wonder if it scales the mission up to your level. Or at least the drops are my level. It feels easier though. So how do we know what the crows look like and where they are? Reminds me of finding those Odin crows in God of War. God, that was painful. If you guys see anything that looks like a crow, yeah, let me know. And we'll see if we can figure this out. Doesn't mean like I actually have to like shoot it or something, right? No. Shoot it. Huh. That's weird though. Oh. Blue was the trick. Hmm. Texian, finish it. What do you think? I think this game is absolutely excellent. I think it is incredibly fun. was absolutely worth the purchase. I do think it's a bit easier than the previous Nioh games, personally. But that doesn't make it any less fun, to be honest. If anything, I think it's the most accessible Nioh game to date. Though if you're looking for like that really hardcore experience, the previous 2 Nioh games were absolutely that. I was hesitant about my feelings with the open world design that they did with this game, but I think they handled it quite well, and in a way that was not overly punishing for completionists. Quite the opposite. I think they made the game a lot of fun to find everything in. I mean, I think this game has challenge if you want it. I definitely think that there's challenge in this game. It depends on how you play it though, and if you do side content. You know, keep in mind, like, I think somebody who's a big fan of this genre of games and who has played other games in this realm before, somebody like Asmongold, had a really tough time and was dying over and over and over with this game. And why? It's because he was often underleveled and didn't do a lot of the side content that gives you a good power boost and extra survivability, whereas I was doing all of the side content and was frequently overleveled. So because of that, there were a lot of things that just felt a little bit easier because I was going into them fully prepared. What exactly is fun about this game? I think that the combat system is very fluid and extremely fun to engage with, and rewards experimentation and finding that small niche of combos that you really enjoy to use, and giving you options to make them even more powerful. It's very much a numbers game, right? You have numbers on fucking everything. Numbers on this shit. Upgrades on this shit. You have other stats and bullshit. Look at the detailed information in special effects panels. This is Autism the game. But because of that, it also has near limitless build variety. You know, I see other people dominating the game with all different types of weapons and combos, and here I am with talons and having a really fun, enjoyable time. But I think it's similar to Elden Ring in that open world style where you always have the option to just go somewhere else, get more power, come back and fight the thing that used to be hard and is now easy. You always have that option. But there are going to be some players that just kind of try to beeline it towards the main objectives and might end up with less power than they had hoped for. And to be fair, I think in Asmon's fairness, you know, streaming to such a large audience does make it difficult to play and enjoy a game or to pay attention. And when he played the game offline and came back to stream more of it, he had actually learned things that he couldn't pay attention to while streaming, so. And he's been very open about that being a constant issue that he has with playing games. You enjoyed the journey? It wasn't mundane like there was enough variety. No, I think there was a lot of variety. I think there was an awful lot of variety. There were some really interesting missions. I liked the, you know, jumping through time. I thought that was a lot of fun. And it was cool to see different yokai and human enemies in different time periods, utilizing weapons of that period. You know, like with the Bakumatsu era, we had miniguns, and we were fighting the Shinsengumi. Just a lot of fun stuff like that. I think the story was very serviceable, but it wasn't bad. It was just like, this is very much a Japanese story. To the Japanese fan base, this story will be really, really good. To a Western fan base that doesn't really often know these historical figures, I think that you can enjoy it, but it's not going to be like, this was a life-changing story experience. But it's like, if you're buying Nioh 3, I don't know, it's like, oh, I bought Elden Ring for the story. It's like, well, not that it doesn't have one, but you know, what are we doing? Oh, I got hugged. Thank you, koi lady. I tell a story in Elden Ring and I don't play it, but still. There is a story, and I don't think it's bad, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's serviceable. But nobody's playing it for that. And I think Nioh has some really, really interesting enemies and yokai, stuff like this. It's cool to fight enemies or to focus on like destroying parts of their body. That's a cool joke. And the combat overshines the story easily, and that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that the combat of this game, again, there's a demo for this game that if you want to play it, I can't open it up in here. It is about 5 to 6 hours of gameplay. So if you're curious about how the combat plays, I definitely recommend checking out the demo. I'm surprised that I didn't get this achievement the first try, but I'm thinking that I won't get it this run either. I think you're expected to shoot the crow. If I had to guess. Yeah, we didn't get the achievement there either. I'm thinking we have to shoot the crow. And the cool part about the demo too is all of your progress carries over to the main game, which is fun. There were some crazy people that were playing the demo so much they over-leveled to like level 100 before the full game even came out. And keep in mind, I am level 139. So that's quite some dedication, if you ask me. A little too much dedication, maybe. Let's do that one again. And let's look up what we need to do for this. This is Ruckus in the Sanctuary. Nioh 3 Ruckus in the Sanctuary. You have to shoot the crow in every position. Yeah, okay. What I thought. What I thought. I just ran past it. Gun would be easier if I have one. I do not have one. I have a much better bow, though. Okay. It's an easy mission. We just need to shoot it anyway. We can run past all the other enemies. Oh my god. I think having like sections like that too, where you have to run past some larger enemy, I think those are really awesome. Elden Ring was really, really good at doing that, where there were just parts of the game that you were meant to run past. You're not really meant to fight everything. Sometimes they put a lot of enemies in a place because it thematically fits. I think that's really, really cool. More achievements you have, the bigger the you shouldn't paint yourself like that. I don't often achievement hunt for games, but I will achievement hunt in a game that I think is just fun. Because it's just me playing the game, but now I have an objective. I know you're just fucking with me, though. Screenshot of these. Shut up. No, I know you're cool. There's some other people being a bit of ass hats yesterday. Oh, we didn't like that. It was red. I will be curious to see if they... You're a piece of gear in dungeon. I do want to do that. I wouldn't mind playing more of this game, but I'll probably play it like offline, you know, because I can't just sit and become a Nioh streamer for the rest of my life. As much as I might want to. I'd probably do a New Game Plus run. Max my character. Be fun. Anything from collecting things, like a collection room? Not really. It's not really anything to... Well, yes, there is kind of. There is kind of. I hope that counted. Missing even your thoughts? Not really. I really enjoyed it. I think this game was easier than Nioh 1 and 2, but no less enjoyable than those games. It felt different enough that it feels like a good addition to the trilogy, to an already, honestly, very impressive trilogy. It's very rare for games to get 3 games in a series and for all of them to be very enjoyable. But hell, Nioh's done it. They made some bold choices, I think, to make it more like Elden Ring, but...
You can't spell Micro-Raptor games without gay.
Thank you.
Boy, let me tell you, you are gay.
But still feel like good old classic Nioh. Oopsies. Yeah, you have a lot of tools and you can overlevel, which wasn't really super easy to do in previous Nioh games. And if you got stuck on a mission in previous Nioh games, you were stuck there until you beat that boss. You have no choice. You can always go back to previous missions, but you're not getting any further until you do this boss. There we go. Achievement gotten. Alright, that's one down. But with cons, engine and performance of the game are not great. Or not great for how the game looks. But I think that the game has it has a very, very strong art direction. It's just that the actual graphical fidelity of the game is kind of low. Hey, room size. Am I 100%ing? Yes. I am going to get all the achievements, at least. Which isn't exactly 100%ing, but it is something. I mean, this one we'll get eventually as a whole thing, so I'll just cross it out because it's not one that we need to aim for. It says we're missing 2 myths, but I don't know which one. Maybe there are some that appear after you finish the game. Oh! Yeah, there are. I missed 2. Oh. Oh, and you know what? There's the hot spring and the shrine that I'm missing. Or no, wait, just the shrine. I am missing one hot spring somewhere though, and I have no clue where it is. Oh, I could hide them. Oh shit. There's so many options. Jesus Christ, the stick drift. I mean, let's just say with someone with a chunky rig is that the game tends to sometimes not register your inputs, or it takes a second to register what when you're using items, but even then it's a small nitpick. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Because that one nitpick's a pretty solid game all the way through, doesn't really overstay its welcome either. Yeah, it's, you know, I'll show you the completion percentages. Like, you think I'm crazy for trying to complete this game? Already 7.7% of players have beaten this game. And I think my rarest completionist one is the 4.1% that collected all of Kodama, of all players. That's an insane amount of completion for a 1 week game. Yeah, that's insane. That's honestly, for retention, that's wildly good. You rarely ever see games with completionist stuff that gets anywhere near that percentage. I mean, Elden Ring is a great game too, and I don't think that those those achievements are too terribly difficult, but I would be surprised if like 10% of all achievements after this long of time, even that's pretty good too. Make a good game, get good retention. Biggest fear with any game that tries to take on Elden Ring challenge of being an open world Souls-like is that it drags out the open world aspect. You know what I think? So for me, it's the exploration level. It doesn't fix the problem with checklist open world design, but it does help to mitigate the most frustrating aspects of completing of being a completionist, which is those last 2 or 3 collectibles that you can't find, and you feel like you've searched everywhere. At a certain point, once you find 70% of the area's collectibles, it just shows you the location of the rest of them. And it's not a perfect solution, but I think that it is damn near perfect, to the point that I really enjoy it, because it's just... It feels like, okay, you've done enough. Here's what you're missing. You still have to get there. You still have to find it. Why am I using my fists? Okay, I'm just gonna punch this enemy to death because apparently I unequipped my talons. I don't know what button I pressed to do that. Okay, what did I press? There we go. We're all good. Classic. This one we didn't get, huh? And on the other side of the wall? Yeah, my new hunter. Phoenix Completionist is a player archetype that has gotten very popular as time has been showing with survey stats. It's still very small. I think it's only like 3%, if I'm not mistaken. It's very, very low. We are the minority. Okay, I need to open that up. All right. I just completely missed those shrines then. Another thing too is that a lot of stuff you need to collect isn't really just out in the open or just some boring dungeon. A lot of times it's like in some sort of area you need to figure out as a player how to get to. Yeah, it's very easy to misbalance all of that and make being a completionist the least rewarding and enjoyable way to play the game, which is ironic because that's, those are the people that are the most ingrained with the highest retention, and you've now made their experience the worst out of anyone. You don't want to do that. But I don't feel any sort of need to get all the achievements here. I just like playing this game. So I just feel, I feel inclined. There we go. There we go. All named shrines and statues. Yeah, Team Ninja is doing a really good job with this stuff. This one should be easy. All set bonuses for an equipment set. Defeated 10 enemies with a strong attack. That should be very easy too. I didn't play Samurai, so I didn't get this. And then these should be the last 2 myths that we need. Don't know where this last hot spring is though. I missed that somewhere. But I can hide all and show only hot springs. Yeah, you're right. I could just craft a full set too. True, true. I don't see this one. Maybe it's unlocked as part of a mission or something. I don't know.
そういえば、頼朝殿の兵はもう新玉を生み出していないと聞きました。かつての所業を悔やみ、あやかし退治を進めているそうです。
I think these are post-game
今は松尾大社
missions.
のあたりで任についているとか。
Or maybe they were just like post-area missions.
やはり鞍馬山は霊山なれば気を乱さず修練に専念できる。古巣で初心に帰り修行をやり直してこそより腕を磨けるというものだが、何かが足りぬ。もう少しでつかめそうなのだが、真に力ある者と手合わせできれば見えてくるやもしれぬ。
You wanna fight
気候
me?
ならば相手として不足なし。
Are you crazy?
手合わせ願えぬか。かたじけない。互いに全力を尽くそうぞ。
Have you seen my claws, sir? And the fact that you can regenerate ki while throwing
全
ninjutsu?
身全霊で参る。王子様、本気を見せましょう。任せよ。つかめるまま終わるわけにはいかぬ。
Cool that he can jump up there. Pretty fun. Little spurgy, isn't he? Easy. Oh, another battle scroll. I don't think we need to do all the battle scrolls though to get all the achievements.
竹千代殿、礼を申す。忘れかけていた真理に再びたどり着けた。己に勝ち、公的に勝ち、そして敵に勝つ。この心得を忘れず、今日の地を守るため、共に力を尽くそう。
Thank you, sir. Alright, where are we going for the quest? Oh, it's all the way up here. I see it. Really like this boss design. Remember him, you can fight him here before beating this area. Found this fight more challenging than the actual last boss of this part of the story. I only really had trouble in like the first couple bosses of the game, which was weird because I played the demo twice. The first time I played it, no problem. Second time I played it, problems. But then after that, it was pretty smooth sailing.
この程度のあやかしに遅れを取るとは、なんたる不覚。松尾大社の境内へ向かった頭はご無事だろうか。今日の安寧をお頼み申す。
Look for the leader of the warriors. Okay. Where do I have to go? Backwards?
お主は背に腹は変えられねえ。手を貸してくれ。ここらのあやかしどもは散々人を殺していてな。拙者に言いたいこともあるんが、ひとまずこやつらを倒してからだ。だが
Alright, what you need?
まだこの辺りにはあやかしがいるはずだ。
Oh my god, my stick drift is getting so
拙
fucking
者ら
bad.
は主命とはいえ今日に新玉を呼び寄せてしまった。それゆえ武士のけじめとして今日に残るあやかしを片付けておる。お主も人にあだなすあやかしは捨ておけぬだろう。手伝ってくれぬか。
Sure. Defeat the yokai's master. Okay. Let's do it.
拙者はかつて平家に仕えておってな。平家に敗れた頼朝様を捕らえる命を受けていたのだ。そして人戸の岩屋で身を隠していた頼朝様にたどり着いた。だが武家の世を築くというあの方の理念に感銘を受けた。拙者は頼朝様を見逃し後にお仕えしたというわけだ。拙者の玉城箱は頼朝様から真の証として賜ったものだ。
His soul core box? Oh! Easy game. Oh, I bet that's it.
「これであやかしは全て片付いたな。本殿の北東にある広場に拙者の部下たちがいるはずだ。無事でおればよいが、一緒に来てはくれぬか。
Sure. Head for his subordinates, huh? Can I just fast travel? Is he get upset with that? Nope.
頭を守るだけでなく私の敵まで撃ってくださるとは
Look at this.
かたじけない。
That's my stick drift.
生き残りはおらぬか。だがお主のおかげで部下の敵は撃つことができたようだ。感謝いたす。さて一件落着と言いたいところだが、拙者は頼朝様から命を受けておる身、義経に組みするお主を見過ごすわけにはいかぬ。非常と言われようとも主命とあらば是非もなし。その首もらい受ける。
Are you crazy? You know how overleveled I am for this? Level 1 street rat versus level 999 mafia boss, okay? I've seen these advertisements. Ow.
味わえ。やはり強いな。だが頼朝様のため倒れるわけにはいかぬ。
There you go.
やはり及ばぬか。頼朝様、申し訳ございませぬ。口惜しいが負けを認めざるを得ん。これを持っていけ。それで今日のところは見逃してもらえぬか。
You gave me
今日の
sandals?
地にはまだあやかしどもが残っておろう。拙者はまだ死ねぬのだ。民草のために戦わねばならんのでな。
Why am I a short king? Why am I a short king next to him? Damn it. Hey, we got him though. We got all the myths. Nice, nice, nice. That one's done. These are the only real two question. I think I distant memories. I think I just need to have sat in that bath longer. I don't know about Spa Lover. I have no clue why it shows there's one missing, but I'm pretty sure I got all of them. Unless I missed something somewhere, I don't know, during like a main quest or something, and it doesn't show up afterwards. Maybe in a Crucible, not sure. Nioh 3, Spa Lover. Those are 26. Unmarked hot springs. The regions without map trackers are inside mission exclusive maps. I bet that could be it. There's one in the main mission, Dark Roots, that doesn't show up on the map. So maybe that's the one, because we didn't get that achievement either. So let's replay that mission. This was the annoying one, though, with the stupid statues. I'm gonna run past those stupid statues. I'm not fighting the statues again.
草薙を従え導きの鏡を持つ者よ
I mean, it shows that we got
先
this,
ほど
the
の
hot
言葉を
springs
信じ
here.
ますどうか共にヒルコを撃ってください
It does show that we did it.
あの霊樹の根元に
But I guess we didn't
この
unlock
国
the
を豊かにした大霊石がありました
the dialogue here.
しかしそれは我が弟ヒルコの手により暗き輝きへと転じた空に浮かぶ巨大なあやかしが極霊石が呼び出したものでしょう
Yep, we gotta do it again. I remember the hot springs here being in a
ただの血ではないようです
relatively accessible
この
place.
邪気極霊石のものでしょうか
My god, this is a horrible mission for my stick drift to be acting up. actually don't remember what the way forward here was. Oh, I think we need to get this, I remember now. We needed this one. Okay, and the hot springs were... below us? There was the alternate path here if we wanted to avoid this, but I'm just gonna go for it. Where's the cell? Oh, there it is. Okay, so she... We did this before, but I guess we need to stay in longer. That's my only thinking. Or we need to like trigger it again. Yeah, but you can't. You can only get in once. Okay, what are we missing about this one? What's this one called? Distant Memories. You have to bathe in 2 specific hot springs during story missions with companions.
And if you, in fact, if you look, come to think of it, well, I gotta look at this myself. Wow.
Oh, wait.
What a view.
The tricky part of this trophy is that you have to revisit an older mission that rested in the Dark Roots hot spring. You must return to the Warring States via the apparition of Ryotan Temple Battle Scroll. Your companion, Lee Naotora, is likely a reincarnation of Himiko, and now that you visited Himiko in the past and had a bath during the mission, Lee Naotora will remark how familiar the situation is if you bathe in front of her. Apparition of Ryotan. Okay. What's the item to leave the mission? I always forget what it's called. I can't find it. Damn, I have a million Amritas sitting on Embersite fragments? Nobody told me I have a million Amritas sitting here. Maybe we should use those. Oh, we might be able to use... Wait. Let's just run to the next shrine. Oh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Stop it.
幼い頃、よく神殿に忍び込んでは母様に叱られたものです。
Where the hell are you?
二人で先森の上に乗って0時の枝を登っ
She's
て
going crazy.
ここを下った先にヒルコは必ずいるはず。
We can probably leave via the shrine. Yeah. It was apparition of something. This one. Where she will now remark on us having bathed with her. Which I know we visited this hot spring. I know we did this one. Yeah, shows us completed.
竹千代殿、来てくださったのですね。
いや
あやかしの数が多く、手を焼いていたところでした。どうかお力添えをいただけないでしょうか。床の痛みがひどい。床なりに気をつけてください。いけない。きつかれた。
I know it was behind the Nurikabe.
Ah, あやかしの仕業でしょうか。お見事です。やはり私の目に狂いはなかったようですね。先へ進みましょう。
Oh. Oh my god, the stick drift. It's so bad. Maybe this weekend I'll find a replacement joystick. My god, it's horrible.
This Niohは古くよりいい家の治める地でした。しかし相次いで当主を失い、城も武田に奪われました。故に私は二層から当主に戻り、 家康殿と共に
Where
戦って
is... Where's our path forward?
Uh-huh. ここは我が井伊家ゆかりの寺。寺にはびこるあやかしを払い、安らかに父祖が眠れる土地に戻したいのです。
Blue? Yellow? Nope, it was red.
Eh? 何を？ゆあみ？あれ？なんだ？
Ah, there it is.
以前にも同じことがあったような。ともかく急いでくださいね。
Hey, distant memories unlocked. Nice. For Spa Lover, we must be missing something that is very specific to a mission, I had to guess. Also, my boy will not get up out of this. Oh, there we go. It's funny that she comments on it. We defeat the boss for old time's sake. Old time's sake. What was the... Yeah, the dual guy. Easy as shit. Oh no, 30 damage. Easy. Yeah, you do that. Okay, so we know that we checked out dark roots. There's one in main mission, A Sinister End. This is the easiest hot spring to overlook. Check this first if you only miss one. Main mission, A Sinister End. Okay. It's for the final battle. Did we miss a hot spring in the final battle? Really? We did run past some stuff, to be fair. We'll see if it shows in the map. I don't see it on the map, so... Nioh 3, a sinister end map. There is a hot spring up here. Dude, it's right at the end too. Are you serious? You're really gonna make me run all the way there? For fuck's sake. At least with the easy missions, like I feel like I can just run past and it's not that big of a deal. Oh. I'm 100,000 short. I could get another level. There we go. At least if we die, then I won't worry too much. Alright, we just need to run past. We're gonna get caught up in a couple of crucibles that we can't avoid. Holy shit, the wind up on that one. At least we'll get some good gear from this. Can't complain about that. Thank you for that. You never know, we might get some green talons during this. Only I could be so lucky. I mean, we are getting a lot of greens. Getting wrecked. I haven't even upgraded my weapons yet since doing the final mission. I haven't upgraded anything. Just our natural god-born abilities.
お見事です。若。
ご助力感謝いたしますぞ。
I mean, people who tune in now are going to think that I'm about to like beat the game for the first time, only to realize that I just need to sit in a hot spring for 2 seconds.
ヒルコと国松は極霊石を通してさまざまな時代から霊石を集め、これまで以上の力を増しています。しかし恐れる必要はありません。霊樹の輝きに宿った無数の魂や心を交わした英雄たちの思いが時を超えてあなたの信念を支えます。その信念と共にある限りいかなる敵にも打ち勝てるでしょう。手強い。しかしここで負けるわけには。竹千代様、国松様が、いや、もはや迷いを捨て共に立ち向かいましょう。
This feels easier than my first time doing it. Ooh, some greens? Okay, a lot of greens. Oh no, not him again.
まだまだ。
The worst boss ever made. Only rivaled by Consort Radon. I like how wheelchair girl went down in like 2 seconds, but this guy is taking a hot minute. I guess it makes sense though. Killing disabled people is pretty easy. Or so I've heard. At least we're getting a lot of Amrita for this though. I already got like 4 million. Good mission to farm. Get out of here, bitch. Nobody wants you. Why did I come down here? Oh, yeah, we got this one. Yeah. I remember now. Into the building. Beautiful. All I know is that it's here. That's what I saw on the image. It's in the final building. But God knows if I know where. Get out of here, bitch. Okay. There was a spirit vein that we failed to traverse. Somewhere in here. Maybe that's related. Unknown though.
父も母も家臣たちも皆私が将軍になると将軍にならず死んでいるに等しい。
One. Oh, I think this is how you get to the shortcut. Oh, I was wrong. And that's what we never did before, was open up that shortcut. Damn it. Ow. Ow. Okay, we got him. All we know is that it's here. Oh, it's just down there. How did I miss this? There we go. Bathed in every hot spring. That leaves 2 left, and these are honestly like the easiest ones. Because we can do these just at the Eternal Rift. Okay, not all of them. We have to do... I just need to go switch to Samurai mode and kill like 6 enemies with strong attacks. I think is specifically what it is, strong attacks. It says with a strong attack or a martial art enhanced. It'd be easy. Hey, was there anything good at the Sony State of Play last night? They aired a horrible time for me, so I never get to watch them live. I think these count. Did we get Bloodborne, Cart, Knack 3, or 4, whichever one we're on now? Are these considered strong attacks? I don't think these are considered strong attacks. Six out of 10. We were at 4 out of 10. Maybe it's not the charge one. Maybe it's just... Oh. I didn't have my sword out. Hmm. If those are considered strong attack, there should be just one more that we need to get. Or not. What's considered a strong attack? I'm so confused. I thought triangle was strong attack. Am I crazy? Oh, we cleared this. There's no enemies back here anymore. What is this strong attack? Nioh 3 Ninja confused as to what a strong attack is. I have no clue. I'm so confused. Is it not like those? Still shows 6. What is this? Arts proficiency. Achievement. Oh, it's the one that's powered by the arts gauge. Okay, I do understand that now. Which we do currently have. I got it. That was that skill that we just wasted. Can I get that by like dodging? I mean key pulse? No, I don't think so. I think I just get that from fighting. We'll get that. I mean, completionist in real life worked out so well, like in video games, you'd all be winners. Well, real life is like an MMO, so there's actually no way that we can be completionists. Because it's all just that whatever the next grind is. Like, oh, you did this thing, and you feel this sense of accomplishment. Okay, what's the next thing you need to do? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Yeah. And just like an MMO, it is grindy and pay to win. Full of microtransactions. If I can get them all bunched up, I could take a lot of them out at once. I got one. Mid-stance novice. I'm getting like beginner's samurai accomplishments. That's how little I've used it. I don't like the Odachi though. I mean, the Odachi does good damage, but I feel a lot more at home with a katana. There we go. There we go. All right, we got it. All right, let's craft a armor set for our samurai or something. It doesn't need to be good, it just needs to work. Just needs to be a set.
ついに大仕事を成し遂げたみたいだね。
I do.
私の打った獲物が役に立ったのなら誇らしいよ。また来てね。村正の名にかけていい仕事をしてみせる。
Thank you.
調子はどう？
Okay, we have samurai armor. As a whole, can we filter it by... I bet we can filter it by a set. Maybe not. Well, I guess if we knew it's... No, we'll just look. It'll be easy. This is the last achievement, and we have 100% achievements. This is the last one. Should be a pretty easy one. We just need to find... Let's just say all of the Herald of Peace effects.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。うん。とてもいい感じ。お待たせ。うまくできたよ。うん。とてもいい感じ。
Although it's not going to activate, right? Because we don't have... Hold on. We need to make a difference. We need to make a set that we actually have the ability to wear. I don't have enough points in anything. Well, we needed to go through all of our armor anyway, because we probably have better armor for ninja, right? So we could just equip like a basic bitch. Yeah, like we definitely have better ninja stuff than this, right? Absolutely. So let's just make basic bitch ninja gear to complete a set, and then I'll be happy. Demon Incarnate could work. Where's the next one? There it is.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。お待たせ。うまくできたよ。 とてもいい感じ。お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
Okay, and then we need a Demon of Incarnate like weapon or something. I don't know which one that is, though. Somewhere. Oh, here it is.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
There we are. You
じゃあ、
are
またね。
Nioh. Unlocked all achievements. I am John Nioh. There we are. 100% in Nioh 3. It was a pretty easy one to 100%, to be honest. But it was a fun one. She ain't speaking American. Well, I gotta turn off my heater. I'm burning up in here. Too hot. Midwinter, my back is sweating. I'm happy with that. That was a fun 100%. And a good game. I had forgotten how much I love Nioh. But it really is just a fantastic series. Plays right into my heart. Great Campus seems pleased. He better be. That little bitch. Oh. There's a lot more of these added. I wasted all my teardrops. Oopsies. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. That's what New Game Plus is for anyway. Yeah, it's really impressive just how much like Nioh 1, Nioh 2, and Nioh 3 have upgraded on top of each other without becoming shitty games. Name the last game trilogy that did that. I know I can't. These skills are fun too. Increases damage dealt by melee attacks against enemies that have run out of ki and are in a winded state. We do that a lot. That's a good one. It does feel like a dozen of these other action games that came out in the recent years just squint your eyes and it's crystal clear to me. I think it has a lot in common with action games. But they're often only action games, whereas this is more of an action RPG. It has more in common with like Elden Ring than just like a pure action hack and slash. But I think it's a really good marriage between hack and slash and full down to earth Souls-like. Just looking for something new and different, or at least so different from similar games. Yeah, I agree. But it's like this is Nioh. I think it's just what you're wanting is something not Nioh. But I think for more Nioh, this is exactly what I think fans wanted. But I don't disagree with you. I would like to also see more bold experiments within the Souls-like genre. But I like that Nioh 3 has like carved out its own little niche within that. Yeah, I mean Nioh 1 was what? When did Nioh 1 come out? Wasn't that between Dark Souls 2 and 3 or something? 2017. Oh, it was after Dark Souls 3. But it was probably in development between Dark Souls 2 and 3. Interesting. Damn, it's almost 10 years old, the first Nioh game. No, Team Ninja is also by Ninja Gaiden, and I fucking remember Ninja Gaiden 2. I thought it was badass. I never seen it. Well, I guess it makes sense now. It's like you can see the experience here. It's just hey, we're gonna make Ninja Gaiden but turn it into a Souls-like, because we see how popular From Software's formula is working. And I do think that like Nioh 1 compared to From Software games was not very different. But then they really started to push it. And I think with Nioh 3 we have something that feels familiar enough to be really interesting. Yeah, it's worked out, yeah. Should we play a little bit of New Game Plus? Maybe let's fuck with our gear first. We'll go naked. Oh my god, I have no bulge. He's just like me for real. What were we wearing before? We definitely want faster movement than ninjutsu. Sort. Level. Yeah, honestly, this one is pretty good. Level 145. Ain't perfect, but it's good. Torso. Are these also sorted by level? I think so. I could try to craft something. Or we just wear this and we call it a day. Oh my god, that's really heavy though. Never mind. Just saw how heavy it is. It would already put me in the green. Even the Demon Horde Queer Ass, or however you pronounce it, is lighter than the Shadow Step. That's wild. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Is it Kiras? Isn't it French though? There's some other studios. Let's not mention how they butchered their franchise, even though they had the IP in their hand. And then we get the fall of Darksiders. The fall of Darksiders is pretty... Yeah, that's a sad one, isn't it? We don't know how it's pronounced. Okay, let's look up how it's pronounced, because I have nothing better to do today. I might do a little bit of Redlock development today. Okay. We have like a really small task of placing some hazards around the level. and it's completely mindless, and we can just chat while doing it. How do you pronounce phonetically? Quiras. Okay, it is not Quiras. Quiras. What's up, Sujan? Haven't popped into stream for some time, but I'm loving how you custom. Hold on, I'm replacing my armor.
いらっしゃい
You bitch. Quiras. Funny to say Quiras, though. We could try to make a full set of something, honestly. Like Head of the Iga Ninja. I think it's a pretty good one. It is pretty heavy though, isn't it? No, it's not bad. Maybe we could do Head of the Iga Ninja. That's a pretty good one. What does it do though? Nioh 3, Head of the Iga Ninja. Dodge key consumption, ninjutsu damage, faster movement on ninjutsu hit, untouched ninjutsu plus 15%, and ninjutsu tool arts damage plus 18%. Holy shit, that is so good for us. That is honestly amazing for us. Let's make Head of the Iga Ninja gear. That's amazing. Do you collect blueprints around the game for these? Yes. Yeah, they're given from different enemies or hidden in different locations as collectibles. Make a LinkedIn post about my new armor set. Hold on. Let's get AI to do that. Let's add to the ozone layer. Write up a classic meme level LinkedIn post about me upgrading to Head of the Iga Ninja armor set Nioh 3. Complete with what? Complete with Corpo speak. Alright guys, here's me upgrading to my new armor set. Thrilled to share a major milestone in my professional journey. Officially upgraded to Head of the Iga Ninja armor set in Nioh 3. After months of relentless grinding, strategic boss runs, and optimizing my build for maximum agility and key management, I've leveled up to this elite headpiece, unlocking unparalleled stealth synergies, shadow dash efficiencies, and ninja prowess that disrupts enemy formations like never before. This isn't just an equip swap, it's a paradigm shift in my combat ecosystem. From mid-tier fodder to apex predator, leveraging the Iga set's dual-wield kunai meta to outmaneuver yokai threats and secure those sweet tempering rolls. Grateful for the divine realms that tested my resolve. Proof that persistence plus smart resource allocation equals exponential growth. Here's to helmet upgrades that helm the future. What's your latest career pivot or gear grind? Drop it below. Hashtag Nioh3. Hashtag leadership level up. Hashtag ninja synergy. Hashtag grind set. Hashtag career armor. Was that perfect? Was that what you wanted? It's actually really good at doing that. It's a little scary. Ooh, there's a Scampus hat. Oh my god, I kind of want to wear that. But if we need 7 pieces of equipment for the Head of the Iga Ninja, then I don't know if I could.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
Let's equip them, and then we'll go through and we'll see if we can figure this out. Guard key consumption is kind of ass though. I don't guard.
とてもいい感じ。
Where's Iga Ninja? There it is.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
This is pretty good. Martial arts key consumption.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。とてもいい感
That's a
じ。
pretty good one. Faster key recovery and critical, and faster movement on purification. Pretty nice. It wasn't quite exactly what I was going for. Hey, of all the LinkedIn posts I've seen, I think it's pretty accurate. Okay, I have fixed the temperature in the room. I don't know if I call it funny. How much time do you spend on LinkedIn? Because I see posts like that all the fucking time. People just completely overwriting the most basic bullshit. Or HR managers being out of touch. That's another classic one. We could make the Kusarigama and equip that to our...
うまくできたよ。
Yeah, equip it here. So we're at 6 out of 7. And maybe there's a ranged weapon that'll work for that too. No. Shit. Is the Kusarigama the only head of the Iga Ninja? No, it is not.
とてもいい感じ。じゃあまたね。
Yeah, I don't know if we can get past 6 out of 7 because I don't want to change my fangs. How do I see the... I see that here. It shows like 3 dots down here, so there's something... Oh, there we go. How do I do that here? Aha, I see. I got it now. Yeah, we would need the Kusarigama for that. To get that last increased ninjutsu charge. I don't think that's that bad though, the increased charge. Having the tool arts damage is probably pretty damn good for me. And then faster movement on ninjutsu hit means that I don't have to get that anywhere else. That's pretty good. Pretty good. LinkedIn community? I mean, it was more of a businessman than maybe. Hey, Luther Bliss. How you doing? Happy Friday. Most use for people to post spam content since Google likes indexing to the search engine. Yeah, LinkedIn is just... I don't know. I don't post there very often. I don't really have time to post to any social media. Nor do I want to really engage with it. I like scrolling for memes on Twitter, but that's about it. No way in hell am I gonna make a Blue Sky account. I'll tell you what, I live in Poland. The sky ain't blue. But it is safe. Make some new talents too.
調子はどう?
Okay, I don't like the Thunderous Talons. I don't think the imbue is really doing much for us. I'd rather go with either like the Vermilion Talons, because they're pretty nice. White Lotus could probably get some pretty good damage. Let's go on Instagram. I don't have an Instagram account either. I don't really know too much about Insta. What are we thinking with this one? I might try the White Lotus for now until we get like a good green one.
とてもいい感じ.
Key 17. Kind of shit.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
Key recovering critical is not bad.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
I'll take that. You're doing shit on the Kakatoki boss fight. Which one is that? Kakatoki. It's not the final one, is it? I have a pretty bad memory. A lot of meme posters on Insta, really. I thought Instagram was mostly for like women to post filtered photos of themselves. Yes? Hell no? Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Safe to pretend I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at any given time. Yeah, plus 17 key just doesn't seem like a lot. I don't need Spirit Force. Life Drain could be nice. I do like Life Drain. We'll do the auto life recovery on enemy kills. This guy in the ice region that keeps summoning stuff has hatched 100% hyper armor. Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, he's annoying. His summons are obnoxious. You said you're stuck on him. Oh, wait, are you stuck on him? Because is there like a way that I could like... If you wanted, I could join in. We just got all the achievements, so I got nothing else to do. I did finish the set. We are 100%ed now. Oh, hold on, that's Elden Ring. There's Nioh 3. I did it, Mom. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of games 100%ed. Doesn't it show it somewhere? Oh yeah, 10 perfect games. Except I think I cheated at some of these.
なかなか珍しい獲物だね。見せてよ。
Doesn't even say which one this is. The fuck is this?
欲しいものがあったら言ってね。
This one I cheated. And same with Space Chem, because I needed them for TF2 items. The others are legit. Starfield is legit. 208 hours, okay? I did that one. Yeah, my frontal cortex is like, it's just... It's jizzing all over the place. I feel crazy good today for this. I'm gonna go home and kiss my wife. That's how good I feel.
You can't spell Microraptor games without gay, and boy, let me tell you, you are gay.
No, how am I gay? I have a wife and everything. There's lots of gay men with wives. What is the max equipment level in this game? Because I don't think I want to like boost stuff up until we reach max level, right? And I don't really know how useful it is to go through all my equipped ninja armor and reforge it either. Because you attempted to legally marry your right hand doesn't count as a wife? What do you mean? She has a name and everything. Check my pills. E-recovery, critical. I don't actually know what we have. It'd be nice to get the key recovery speed on critical. Oh, that's when your life is low. I thought it was when you did a critical attack. Oh, I'm retarded. Never mind. Kinda useless. What is Pleiades though? Like what actually is that? What does that buff do? Put Pleiades. Nioh 3 Pleiades. What does it do? Increases the rate at which your Amrita gauge fills. 100% means you get 100% of the buff each time you kill an enemy. Oh. That's not bad. Not horrible. I guess I should have known that because it was part of the Amrita gauge bit here. Is there anything you can learn from playing Nioh 3 that could benefit your game and understanding things? Oh yeah. Yeah. I think playing this reinforced my desire to put shortcuts in Roadblock. Absolutely. And eventually I'll be working on some game with like RPG elements, and I'm sure Nioh I think the exploration level thing was something that if I ever work on an open world game I would consider porting into it. Cage. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. Every single game I play gives me something to think about. Defense bonus from stamina could be nice. I feel like that could be really good. It's only D+, but it... I wonder if we can see how much it actually is gonna give. Unknown. I wish it told you. Okay, this one gives us 9 base defense. That's pretty good. Fire damage is fucking useless though. I wonder if life recovery on Amrita absorption stacks.
とてもいい
That would be
感じ。
insane. You just beat his bitch ass. Nice. Get some good. I hope you got some good gear with that. Collectibles and ways you can get them are puzzles in themselves, which is one thing you can universally understand about that. Like, was it done in an interesting way in Nioh, or was it just standard stuff? Maybe one or two things were a challenge. I think that every game can introduce some puzzle-like elements. Every non-puzzle game can introduce some puzzle-like elements to shake things up a bit, and I think Nioh 3 did that pretty well. I don't think it was the same as Elden Ring, but it was still good. The dev who made it should consider walking into the ocean. Let me guess, not walking out. The permanent bye-bye, bitch.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
We'll craft that on the gloves, on my panties. What do we got panties wise? Decreased damage taken, enemy killed. Sure, I'm okay with that. Guard key recovery speed is useless, and same with damage taken over time. Or poison. I kind of hate that, and I want it out.
Mm. とてもいい感じ。
Equipment drop rates.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
Go with some key. And booties. Faster key recovery, critical. Movement purification. There was something else on here.
お待たせ。うまくできたよ。
That's gotta be good,
また
right?
来てね。
That's gotta be some good. We need to get some Amrita absorption. I want to see how much we actually recover. That's 15 life recovery on Amrita absorption. With life drain on ninjutsu hit B. And auto life recovery on enemy killed. That's gonna keep us alive. Yeah, I like the stats of this game. It's just, it's not gonna be for everybody's taste with the stats, understandably. But I like the stats. Oh, I can skip the introduction. That's cool. Where does that put us? Oh.
武田の旗印が並んでおったな。とうに滅びたはずじゃが、それに見たか、あのまがまがしい光。国松についておったのと同じ輝きぞ。
Oh, can we not do the other stuff yet? Oh no, we can. Aha, I can spend the Ochoko Cups to increase the drop rate of certain equipment. The Sudama Blessing increases the drop rate of selected equipment. Spend Ochoko Cups, the more Tsukumo fragments you possess, the greater the drop rate will increase, and these fragments can be obtained by selling, disassembling, offering, or donating equipment. So I have 248 Ochoko Cups, and I would like more... Oh, I can even specify a base type. I'd like more talons. Particularly White Lotus talons. The Choco Cups equal to the number of changes will be consumed. How do we... I think it told us. How do we get the Tsukumo fragments? It said we got that from like disassembling shit, right? But currently we have a plus 25% drop rate to White Lotus talons. And I could even specify like armor that fits my set too. It's pretty cool.
あれは徳川の旗のようじゃ。先ほどといいまた違う場所に飛ばされたんじゃろうか。今はしても答えは出ぬであろう。先に進もうぞ。
They're definitely stronger, I can tell you that. It's pretty good. 15 life recovery does add up to make it a little bit easier to stay alive. Which, not like we were having trouble with that before.
やはり徳川と武田が争うで疑うわい。中には信じがたいが、はるか昔に時が戻ったとしか思わぬ。するとここは戦国の世。敵は武田信玄ということかの。
Damn, dude, our ninjutsu damage is insanely high.
脳天を射抜けば敵も一撃よ。しんがりは任せな。
Holy shit. Ninjutsu for days, man. I don't remember there being all this yokai in these places either. I think they've added more enemies too. I do not remember this the first time. Oops, right into the fire, don't do that.
敵が多すぎる。援軍のあてもないのに、これでは。
Well, so far we haven't gotten anything green, but I bet now, yeah, we see revenants with green stuff. So we could try to farm some revenants too if we see anything good. Can't forget them. I bet they drop more glory too. $50 glory? Nah, not really a change in glory then.
Nioh、徳川の陣地に武田勢が向かっておる。まだ誰かが戦っておるのじゃろうか。であれば捨ておけん、急ごうぞ。
Got him. I don't see a whole lot of people using talons. Quite interesting. Yeah, we're checking out New Game Plus. Oops. That's kind of embarrassing. It does so much damage to the Ninjutsu now. That was weird.
さすがは赤備えに恥じぬ武者ぶりじゃ。お主、今こそ草薙の身に宿し、一気に攻め立てよ。
I got greedy. I get so greedy, I get stuck in combos. This is the bane of my existence. Like, no, I can do one more. He won't respond to it. Get shit on. Oh, it's done, baby.
So それにしても竹千代か。殿の幼名と同じとはくしき絵にしよう。
It's pretty cool, so by default it just skips all the cutscenes when you do New Game Plus.
それがしはここを守らねばならな
But
い。
you can turn that off.
殿を追って合流し、力添えをいただけぬか。
But I saw that they added new or more enemies.
あれで随分子供好きでの。幼少の頃のお主にせがまれ肩車しておったものよ。
I wonder if they added more enemies to this first region too. We shall see. That is still an amazing
あ
view.
の空を覆う異様。江戸に現れたものと似ておらんか。傍らに見えるのが浜松城じゃな。気は進まぬが近づくしかなさそうじゃの。
城下が丸ごと飲まれた。中にいる皆は無事なのか。研鑽を重ねた我が剣技。誰にも伝えられず。
So what does the... Oh, interesting. So I can just fast travel to everywhere that I've already been. And it shows a yellow check mark for things that we have already completed. There's a different Shogun's Journey exploration level, which increases luck by 10 if you do it. Okay, that's really cool. And it looks like we can complete things again. I don't know for what purpose. I don't know if we can get more, I don't know, like Kodama Blessing? I could see. It took Kodama pretty easy to get here. I'm pretty sure I have all my Kodama Blessing max, but maybe I can double check. Yeah, everything is maxed. So maybe it's just for completion. What do you see the set bonuses? Can't seem to figure out. If you are on controller, you can hold L2 and press left on the D-pad. I just figured that out like 20 minutes ago, so I'm happy to share the knowledge. 'Cause I also didn't know how to do it. You get a Lumicite crystal for helping out the Kodama if you have all the completion. Which I think is just Amrita, right? Yeah, 50,000. Not nothing. But I wonder if you didn't have all of the Kodama or other things in the previous original playthrough, regular game, if you would get Kodama merit here in new game. That I won't know because I have everything completed. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either. Pass it on to the next bozo like us who doesn't know how to do it. Oh, it's locking me out of traveling past what I shouldn't have access to yet. But because I have access to all of this, I can do that. And I could just fast travel right up to the castle. That's pretty cool. They've streamlined the New Game Plus experience quite heavily. Very interesting.
空に浮かぶあやつがこの地獄を生んでおるのか。さすがのわしも初めて見るあやかしじゃ。
So we can just kind of farm the Crucible then.
やめてくれ。もう殺してくれ。驚いたわ。草薙の光が明かりを灯したか。地獄を晴らす輝きと直虎は言うておったが、この明かりがお主を導いてくれるやもしれん。
That was not the enemy you fight here in the regular game. I'm nearly 100% sure they did not have the long neck boy here. Maybe I'm wrong on that though. Look how much life regenerates when I do this. That's insane. Just keep myself topped up. Yeah, now that you mention it, I kind of remember that from Nioh 1. I never finished Nioh 2. But I like that. I like that New Game Plus is actually... No. Same maps, but still newer experience. You're gonna have a tougher time. It doesn't feel lazy like a lot of other games, newer Game Plus. Oops. New Game Plus 2 will have element-infused attacks. New Game Plus 3 will have element-infused bosses. Never got to New Game Plus 4, but that adds me too. Jesus Christ. But I bet that's where you get all the best gear, right? And just drops exotics like crazy. No. You get ethereal tier gear after New Game Plus 2? Ethereal tier? I never played Nioh enough to get anything like that. Shinobi Hakama. Okay, thank you for teaching me about soul cores. Key recovery, blah 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 blah. Bunch of shite. Oh, interesting. You can get familiarity on armor if it's exotic and plus, or divine. Sorry, not exotic. Does that just increase its base defense? Still good. Still very good to have that. Pretty cool. Ethereal tier. I wonder what that looks like. Ooh. We're fine. Shit, that was too early. Damn you. Hey, Riding Hippos, how you doing, man? How's it going, sexy? Just orange in color through your weapons also have grace bonuses, which is said bonuses on crack. Sounds amazing. I think we'll beat Turbo Granny though, and call it there. We got some cool videos to watch. Because there was the state of play last night, and I haven't seen anything from that. And I saw Donkey made a video on Nioh 3 too. I thought that might be fun to watch. Just finished baking a batch of breakfast muffins? Damn it. Not making me jealous. Okay, this was definitely here the first time. No. Oops. Almost killed me. Got a full green? Damn. Got electrocuted too. What'd you get, bitch? Oops. There we go. He died by being electrocuted, and then he died again by being burned. Okay, they still got Hammer Guy here? Yes, they do. If I come across the confusion status effect, I don't think so. What does it do? I have that status effect as we speak. But in real life. Game dev feels like that every day, actually. Get 2 more status effects on an enemy, they get confused? Really? What does that do to them? I thought a poison build could be kind of fun, but I haven't done that. Hey, Miss Sophie. 60% more damage? Holy. Maybe I was wrong not to make a status effect build. Ooh, we got exotic White Lotus talent. No. Exotic tallies, huh? Where are they? Interesting. So the exotic ones have a set bonus. Grace of Kuzuryu. Life, Arch Spirit, Summoning Seal hit. Poison resistance, melee damage versus poison. It's good if I was running poison, but I'm not. Still cool to see. Grace of Vice Ravana. Life, gold earned, damage taken, martial art damage, martial art key damage, attack bonus, strength. Pretty cool. Kind of boring to sleep. Oh, these are the graces that you're talking about. Okay. That makes a lot of sense now. Damn, look at that. 22 imbue lightning. The Uchigatana. I wonder what grace bonuses exist here then. Benzaiten. What does that one do? Oops, wrong button. Oh, kurva. Where'd it go? Hachiman. Life, untouched projectiles, damage taken, more untouched projectiles, damage bonus for bow damage, and bow damage bonus too. Okay. Jurojin. Life, damage taken, Onmyo. Good for Onmyo for magic. This one is life, equipment drop rate, defense bonus, ninjutsu power, attack bonus, arts proficiency, arts proficiency power, and ninjutsu power. That one would be really good for us. Daiko Kuten. And Ebisu. Life, luck, damage taken, luck, and drop rate. Damn, plus 50 luck? Holy. That's crazy. Wow. Ooh. They've added mini bosses in areas too. That was dumb of me. Look at how much our life regens from that. It's amazing. Missed me. He's tanky though. Wow, we. Oh my god, my stick drift. Please stop. It's so bad. I don't think I can play another game like this with this controller. Nice one, thanks. He's a pretty easy enemy. There's some of the bosses I really don't do well against. That one's not too bad though. I thought the boss's name was something else. What did you think it was? Holy, so many greens. I feel like at this point we should probably just auto like sell or get rid of anything that isn't exotic or divine. Sorry, not exotic. I thought I said enema. Hey, we all need one of those from time to time, right? Gotta clear out the poop chute. You in Nioh too. Or it's like the what's the name of the paralysis lady from Nioh 1? The one that everybody who plays Nioh 1 has trauma about. I forget the name of her, but we all know which one it is. Yeah, see? Okay, that was kind of rude of him. I feel like you can just say that name or show a picture of her, and any gamer who it immediately breaks down in tears, you'll know that they're a Nioh 1 player. How much did that get us if we offer that? 4 million. Not bad. I wonder if we should sell that or something, maybe. Going back to the game knowing about confusion, I ruined her. I didn't even know about that either. I wish I had known about that. As a source of all my childhood trauma. Trialhood. Idiot. Hey, take care, Luther. Nice meeting you. Good luck with the rest of the game. Hey, man. And have a nice weekend. Pretty good damage. Kind of worried. stoned me. I'm taking too much damage. We're fine though. I'm worrying over nothing. Uh-oh. That was dumb. It's music though. Easy. Soul Core's rare. Soul Cores of rare rarity will appear in Shogun's Journey. By defeating Crucible Wraiths, you acquire rare Soul Cores of that enemy's type. Defeat more of the same type of Crucible Wraiths to increase your chances of acquiring that type of Soul Core. Yokai that do not exist as Crucible Wraiths may drop rare Soul Cores the first time you defeat them. Rare. Interesting. Damn, dude, they have a whole bunch of new stuff in New Game Plus. I never knew it. I never knew Nioh was like the New Game Plus game. More so than most that I know of.
Yeah,
we can skip through it.
地獄を呼ぶまがまがしき
She's
闇
still
の
hot
輝
though.
き
Even in Shogun's Journey, she's still hot.
極霊石極霊石を守護霊に宿した者は霊石を糧として不死になる。あなたが同じ輝きを見たのならきっとその者も時を超えて極霊石を放った者こそ
Can I pray?
この事態の元凶
Man.
時の中に散らばった極霊石を打ち滅ぼせばその力をそげるはず。
I can jump off her. A little bit rude, but you know, it is what it is. Damn. We get a lot of Amrita. I wonder if we get more skill capacity too. Or if that's going to be capped. Unsure.
あなたにお渡しこ
Here come the flashbangs. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of game dev today, actually. We'll do a little bit of Redlock work. I was just going over our tasks last night.
ここは以前にも来た場所じゃの。草薙の力が鏡に応えたのか。
Oh, nice. Everything is already
明
unlocked
か
here.
りが灯っておるの。人がおったのか。ここについて何か知
Checkpoint
っ
maybe.
ておるやも。 訪ねてみよう。
I'll show you where I plan to put it, and you can tell me what you think.
若の成長幸い若の
Okay, so they already give us the novice. Very cool. Yeah, they were really thoughtful about giving you some fast tracks here. I like that. I'll show you where. Let me go to the bathroom and we can do that. Am I still recording this? Oh yeah. Okay, so we can end the Nioh 3 recording there. That'll be as much as I play on stream, but I can tell you, base game amazing. I really enjoyed it. And New Game Plus looks like it offers not just new ways to progress, but also a new experience by changing up enemy formations and what you'll find as you progress. But they kind of just made it easy. They show you everything that you already have unlocked. You can fast travel to any shrines that you already have explored. So that's really cool. That's really cool. It makes me more willing to engage with New Game Plus than probably most games that have New Game Plus for me. So I like that about it. There's actually new game on top of the game, if you can believe it. So yeah, we'll call it there for Nioh 3, and stick around. We have a couple of videos to watch, and then we can do some work too. We'll do the work first, and then we can watch videos with the extra time that we have, because we don't have a whole lot of work to do, just a few hours maximum. All right, end the recording there, and I'll be right back.